Hello and welcome to the Met Office forecast for the week ahead. Classic mixed bag this week, both from day to day. Yes, there'll be some sunshine and some dry weather, but also quite frequent areas of wind and rain. And there'll also be big contrasts from north to south. Now, over the next few days, it's likely to be cold and often frosty across Scotland in particular, but further south it will be fairly mild. One exception, the start of Tuesday, which will be frosty up and down the country. -1 or -2 degrees in towns and cities. In the countryside, even colder than that. And having seen showers come and go across western Scotland through the night, well, we are at risk of seeing some slippery surfaces here. First thing Tuesday, an ice warning in force. However, plenty of sunshine across the country, and we keep largely bright, fine conditions across much of Scotland. A few showers there in the far north and west through Tuesday, and sunny skies remaining there in eastern England. And here it's going to be remaining cold, 5 or 6 degrees in the north and the east. But cloudy skies and milder air into Wales and the southwest by the end of Tuesday afternoon. And then there's a big contrast. You can see here the blues remain on Tuesday evening across Scotland and the east of England, whilst milder air pushes into the southwest along with weather fronts. These are rain-bearing weather fronts, but as they bump into the colder air, we are likely to see some hill snow, initially on Tuesday evening across Snowdonia and the Peak District, and then increasingly over the South Pennines. Now, there's some uncertainty by this stage in terms of how far north this rain and hill snow will move and whether it will affect southern parts of Scotland, so the southern uplands, for example. It all depends on the exact track and the shape and the timing of the low pressure carrying it, and subtle changes in all of those things will cause big differences in the exact position of this rainfall and hill snow. But at the moment it looks likely that the Pennines in particular will be affected by some lying snow above 400 metres or so as we start off Wednesday. So watch out if you are travelling on some of those higher routes, whilst wet weather pushes through parts of Wales, southwest England, followed by heavy showers, and here an inch or two of rain perhaps over the higher ground. Mild air for the south, but cloudy, windy and rainy at times. Further north, say north of the central belt, brighter skies, a frosty start to Wednesday, but with sunshine continuing. Now, those blues still there on Wednesday night across the far north of Scotland, but more weather fronts move in from the west, and then quite widely the more yellow orangey hues across the country, and so the air turning milder up and down the UK for Thursday. But it will be a blustery day, outbreaks of steady rain at first, followed by frequent showers and sunny spells. However, look at the difference in temperatures. By this stage we're into the double figures quite widely, apart from, say, the far north of Scotland. Now, all of this through the week is carried about by a jet stream that is pretty active across the Atlantic at the moment, and you can see as we head into Friday that jet stream bringing further weather fronts. But it will also perhaps deepen an area of low pressure close to the northwest of Scotland, and if that low deepens sufficiently, there is the risk of widespread gales around coastal parts of northern and western Britain, especially for western Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern England. Early rain clears through, and then further blustery showers, snow over hills, and a slight cooling of temperatures as well. But some uncertainty about the depth of the low on Friday. Could be disruptive winds associated with it. We'll certainly keep you updated over the next few days. Into the weekend, little change, more of that mixed weather from day to day and from place to place. Initially, sunshine, showers, gusty winds, followed by more prolonged wind and rain later on. So the weather very mixed over the next few days, continuing into the weekend, and lots to keep abreast of in the forecast. So you can find more details online.